Hey everyone, I know it's still Monday and I was going to plan on filming this tomorrow, but I figured I might as well do it now just in case. Hi honey, you getting excited to see mommy? um, anyway, I have a lot to talk about. The past week has been very, very interesting. Yeah. I am going to be 23 weeks pregnant on Wednesday. I have had about almost 2 weeks of like having pretty bad cramping, like Braxton Hicks cramping, and so I've tried everything I can to really get them to go away. And each day I was thinking, okay, well, I won't have them tomorrow, but unfortunately, that wasn't the case. I did end up having them every day for 10 days straight. I would only have them for a little while though. Like if I took a hot bath, they usually went away. I was just really, really sore. I couldn't really walk around a lot. I really felt pretty painful. And then it finally got to the point where yesterday I was at work and they just really started feeling like the period cramps, just like the labor cramps that I had with Ava. So I assumed they were real contractions and stuff. So my boss went ahead and let me leave work early. I was getting them like every 20 minutes or so, 20 to 30 minutes. And it really, really hurt quite a bit. And so we went ahead and we drove to the hospital, and they, first she had me go in and they wanted to do a urine sample and stuff, which was good because I had already drank almost a gallon of water that day from like 5 o'clock in the morning to it was about 2 o'clock, I would say. And so I wasn't dehydrated at all, and they even confirmed that I wasn't dehydrated. And when I had those pains with Ava, I think it was like 26 weeks, and they went away right after I drank just like 2 glasses of water, and I never had them again until up until like the last week or 2 before I had her. And you'll have to excuse the rain and the thunder, but they did that. They confirmed that I wasn't dehydrated. They said I didn't have any infections, and so then they had me hooked up to monitors and stuff so that way they could test to see if I was having real contractions, which the contraction thing never went up. There was never a contraction. And so they couldn't figure out why I was having the cramping. And they went ahead and checked my cervix to make sure that I wasn't dilating or anything. And she checked and she's like, you're completely closed. And then she's like, well, you might be just a little tiny bit, but she's like, that's really normal. So that was a good relief. I was just, because we're getting ready to go to Disneyland, and I really didn't feel comfortable going to Disneyland, leaving the state and stuff. Honey, shh, they can't hear me. Leaving the state while having that kind of pain and wondering whether or not I'm dilating. You know, I didn't want to be in the hospital in another state. So they checked that, and I was just so grateful. I was like, thank you. But then they went ahead and they checked to see, like they checked my blood, and they did it on this arm, which I'm so used to having my blood checked on my left arm, and so it was like pretty painful. I was actually really nervous about it, which I usually don't have a problem with shots and needles, but it just hurt quite a bit on this side. And he was a little bit kind of, yeah, he was trying to do a vein like right here when I usually get them done right here. And I told him that, and I don't know if he got like offended by it or what, but I'm like, you're the phlebotomist, you do whatever you need to do. So, and he wanted to try to put one in my hand, and this is where they tried to put the IV, or they did finally put the IV. They had to put it right here, my arm, when I was pregnant with Ava and I was in labor with her, and they put the IV in here, and they, because she put it in here and she wasn't, like, she tried to put it in here. Never mind, they didn't, sorry. They did not put it on the side. She tried to put it on the side because she tried to put it up here at first and it just kept bleeding and bleeding, and then she did it here and it kept bleeding. So finally they got it like right in a vein here, but that vein ended up being popped out really huge for like, and badly bruised for like 6 months. But yeah, he wanted to put it there, and I was like, I am terrified of that hand. It's like, I don't want anything stuck there. So yeah, I was like, I have bad veins in that hand, so just, yeah. Anyway, I think he was irritated with me, but I don't know. Yeah. People should, I mean, they should listen to people, because people usually know where they find the best veins at in their arms. Hi. Hi. You such a big ham. And so, yeah, he did that. They did blood tests and stuff and everything, and they said that everything came back normal. There's no infections or anything like that. And so then they were going to send me home. She was saying that it's probably a lot to do with like maybe stretching, or that I'm overdoing it, which could possibly be. She was pushing on my uterus and stuff, and right where she was pushing it really, really hurt. It felt exactly like the pain. And they literally, like, having been through labor and experienced contractions, they seriously felt exactly like contractions. So I don't know what the deal was, but I was also showing the doctor my ultrasound video from my anatomy scan to show her the bump that's above Oliver. And so when she saw that, then she was interested in going ahead and doing an ultrasound, because she was going to wait till next week with my next appointment. Yeah. And so when she saw that, which I didn't intend to get her to, that wasn't my intentions. I wasn't trying to get her to do an ultrasound at that moment. You know, I was willing to wait till next week. I just wanted her to see what I was talking about. And so she went ahead and just did it real quick, and it seemed like it was gone. She was saying that it probably wasn't a cyst. We don't usually get cysts inside our uterus, but like you could get, I think she called it a fibroid cyst or pulpus or something like that. She said, though that could have been what it was. It was definitely, when she saw it, she said it definitely was attached to my uterus, and it made it look like it was part of my placenta. But she's like, usually your placenta does not wrap all the way around like that. But it was gone as far as I could see. I couldn't even see the baby because I didn't have my glasses on, so I couldn't see the baby from as far as she had it. She had it really far away. And I could tell that that wasn't there anymore. So she said she'll double check again next week just to be on the safe side, but because she said the ultrasound machines there just aren't the best quality, so we may just not be able to see it. But as far as, I mean, even I could pick that thing out of anything and it wasn't there. So maybe I'd been having the cramping from it possibly dissolving, or I don't know. But yeah, they're definitely relating it to Oliver just being very active, because he was kicking. He gets in these moments throughout the day where he's kicking for like 5 minutes straight, and he'll kick like dozens and dozens of times. He's so active, and it's several times a day. It's not just like, there's moments where I'm not even laying down, I'm standing or sitting, and I can feel him just kicking away. So after they did my blood, though, she was trying to find his heartbeat again, and she couldn't find it for like 5 minutes. Luckily, within 2 of those minutes, though, he started kicking, because I was getting a little nervous. I'm like, you drew my blood, and now you can't find the baby's heartbeat. What's going on? So thankfully, that didn't last too long. He was just way, way, way over here, like he was trying to get into my ribs, or my hips, sorry. And so yeah, he's a little stinker. He's definitely his father's child. So my kids don't seem to, I don't know, I was really, really nervous because first off, I was only 22 and a half weeks. And I know that usually they say the most that they've ever been able to save is after 24 weeks. So my thoughts were, okay, if I was having contractions and I was dilating, I would just most likely be in the hospital for a long time. and they would do everything they can to stop everything. But it's like, having a 1-year-old at home, not being able to work, all those things there's so much stuff, that that's going through your head, and you're just constantly like, okay, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? So they did say that it's still okay for us to go to Disneyland. They did recommend that we get a wheelchair, which my sister-in-laws are very excited about, because my sister's-in-law, they want to skip into the front of the lines. We are not going to California Adventure. We are only going to Disneyland. I will not ride anything other than the little kid rides with Ava. So I wouldn't ride those anyway, even if I wasn't pregnant, because I was getting sick on like every ride that we went on 3 years ago. Anyway, so I guess I could talk about other things too. I'm glad that Oliver is okay and that everything seems fine. They don't think he's coming out anytime soon, but they said to never ever feel embarrassed to go to the hospital when you feel that way. And they're like, especially since you live so far away, it's just really, really good that I came in, because you never know. So I always feel bad. I feel like I'm wasting their time, but I would rather know that nothing's going on and that he's going to be fine in there. So I have had a few cravings this week. One was the sundaes from McDonald's. I want them with chocolate fudge on them. I do like those, but I usually always get strawberry on them, so I thought it was funny that I wanted chocolate like crazy, and it has to be hot, like literally really hot on there. And then I wanted macaroni salad, which macaroni salad usually has this really bad aftertaste to me, and I just wanted it. I love potato salad, but I hate macaroni salad, and I got some. So, and then yesterday we stopped at Taco Bell, and I got Mexican pizza with the hot sauce, which I never have ever in my lifetime gotten the hot sauce from Taco Bell. And then I also got the green sauce stuff on there. And I put all of that on there. I regret doing that because I was pretty nauseous this morning, but it was just so good. Anyway, and then for real quick baby buys, I just got these in the mail today. I got these because I had that Kohl's Cash from when I bought the other stuff. So this is a 6 to 9 month sleeper, and the little feet are all fuzzy. And then this was, I believe, after my Kohl's Cash and my percentage off and stuff. I just paid like $1.20 for this. And then this one, I love this one. Me and my husband both picked it out because my husband wears a lot of polo shirts just like this, and he loves orange. So it says, "Pinch me, I'm cute." I got it in 9 months because I thought it would be the cutest time for him to be wearing it, because that's when they just start. They're mobile at that point. So, but this was like, no, I think, okay, I got this for $1.20, and I'm pretty sure this was like $1.80 or something. I can't remember, but they were really cheap. And yeah, sometimes I regret buying things online instead of going to the store to get them, because you still have to pay the shipping, so you have to pay like $6 or $7 in shipping, but that's okay. They're still really, really cute, and I'm excited for him to wear these. I know it's going to be a long time from now, but yeah. And then other than the cramping, I've had heartburn. Like, I get really bad heartburn still, and I did get sick. I don't know if I have made a video since I got sick with the pizza. I'm pretty sure it was food poisoning though, but then again, with me being nauseous today from Taco Bell, it could have just been my body not liking Pizza Hut. So, yeah, and I've gotten a couple slight headaches, but nothing really too big. And I am just exhausted like all the time. I could have already had everything packed and cleaned up and everything ready to go, but I'm just, like, I'm dreading doing anything. It's exhausting me. So, and this is the wonderful huge belly I don't know where this kid is going to grow anymore. So, yeah, it's just massive. I feel like everybody, people still look at me and they're like, oh, you've got a couple more weeks. And it's like, no, I've got a few more months. And they're just like, there's only one in there. So it's really funny. But yeah, I'll let everybody go. Hopefully this will upload since it's after 15 minutes. But thanks everyone for watching. And again, this is my 23-week update. I will try to be on time with my 24-week and all that. So thanks everyone. Bye.